Okay, so basically, I just want to start off with some stats. 81% of breaches result from weak or stolen passwords. An average corporate user has 21 passwords, and the total cost of ownership for in terms of IT managers, 50% of the call volume is for password resets. So why go passwordless? Well, passwords continue to rule our lives. We all know the rules and our inspirations for typical passwords. 8 to 16 digits, yes, in some cases that long. Alphanumeric, special characters, our pet name, our favorite color, our mother's maiden name. Oh, and by the way, you have to change them every 30 to 90 days. And that's just for setting one password. Think about how many times you've just added a character here and there to change it from one service to the next, because how in this world will you remember all of those minute differences for each account? And on top of that, the personal accounts we need to manage, we're also charged with setting and maintaining passwords for professional resources as well. It's a mess. From a user convenience angle, managing all these different instances of passwords creates lots and lots of friction. For large businesses, it's estimated that nearly 50% of IT help desk costs are allocated to password resets. And that can amount to more than £1 million, dollars, whichever currency you're dealing in staffing, just to help your team reset their passwords. It would be one thing if passwords were costly, but got the job done and kept out the bad guys, but they don't. Passwords are expensive and continue to be the #1 attack vector and cause for breaches. Stolen and compromised passwords continue to be the top way that malicious users get into accounts, including in major hacks like the SolarWinds breach. For organizations, using passwords tends to create weaker security, more friction, and a higher total cost of ownership. It's a lose-lose-lose situation. Those baseline password woes were exacerbated by the crazy 2020 and the major shift to remote workforce. In some cases, organizations had to rush out remote work resources virtually overnight, accelerating their digital transformation initiatives. Today, enterprises are looking for ways to enable their workforce for permanent remote work by providing a secure means to log into their workstations. And they need to find a way that's not only frictionless, but also boosts productivity. They need to go passwordless. There are various solutions that offer passwordless ways to get into your Windows machines and web and SaaS-based applications. These are by using what we call FIDO tokens or security keys. FIDO stands for Fast Identity Online. This capability provides multi-factor authentication to workstation logins that leverage FIDO as a hardware authenticator and meet the high assurance levels required for proving compliance without impacting user convenience. FIDO security keys also provide stronger defenses against phishing and man-in-the-middle attacks. Windows login with FIDO security key is a strong form of multi-factor authentication and adds multiple layers of security, including a security key for unlocking the device itself. These logins also require that the users tap into the key to make sure a human is using it and not malware acting on their behalf or on behalf of the attacker. So it's by adding more layers that these solutions make it harder for the bad guys to get where they shouldn't be getting to. Whatever approach any organization takes, we need to look for trusted vendors with proven password technologies. Passwords rule our lives, but we can and should change that. We can show you how, so get in touch.